And welcome for a new live interactive creative session with Mural. This time I'm gonna create an icebreaker. Actually, I got the idea by checking FigJam once because I was wondering what kind of activities there were on FigJam, and I saw that one around haiku. You know, the haiku are the short Japanese poem. And then I was like, okay, I need to try to make the same activity in Mural, and I think it works even with kudos kind for a team. Like you could create kudos generator or something fun. Anyway, so I was trying to brainstorm ideas for this icebreaker. So I just type in Google actually haiku generator, and I found this great website that says that haiku is a short Japanese poem used to evoke image, or haiku generator lets you choose a few words, blah 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 blah. So this we will not use, but we'll take the same framework, and so we'll put a link to their website to not totally steal, you know. So what they do is like you need to first put a time or year, time of day or setting or something like summer, morning, beach, an adjective to describe that time or place. So, for example, sunny, pleasant. Then two singular nouns that you would not usually expect to find the same sentence can be fun. So, for example, frog and chocolate. Then another adjective, maybe little or hairy. And to finish, a verb, like sing, run, whatever. This is basically the framework they have. So I guess automatic generator that makes fun stuff at the end. And maybe we'll try just to see. But so the idea is to take this framework, to put it inside Mural. Like I will create like stickies with random words, like matching these categories, and you can improve it, of course. And I will add a second activity kind of to make it more fun. So let's jump to Mural. I will put a timer again. This is the Mural, let's call it haiku kudos icebreaker, whatever, no? Let's give us, this time I have to go back to work sooner, so let's say 30 minutes maybe. I'll try to do it in 30 minutes, probably less, but anyway. Let's start the timer, and as you just see, to avoid switching, but I mean it's easy with tab, but to avoid switching on and on, I will just basically make a screenshot, put it. I have a lot of screenshots, so it's terrible, but anyway. Up, screenshot. I think I have more than 1,000 screenshots now. And the computer is just a few months old. So this will be the reference. So we want like columns first, so we just rewrite what we can see. Sometimes we can just copy paste from website, depends. Let's just see. Yeah, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. In that case, you can wonder what's the use of the screenshot. It was just to show you how I do usually, but in that case, it's not really relevant. Another. And another order. Okay, we have our column, I mean our title, sorry. Now let's try to organize them a bit better. So maybe what we could do, let's put it green for the exercise. No, it's too big. Maybe a bit smaller. Let's just try to change the typo for one, something a bit old style, old school. Yeah, old school. Now let's try to give it a good size. Let's try to have the same size for everyone. Maybe there is a faster way for this as well, but sometimes you don't want to experiment, just do the old way, even if it's not efficient. Okay, I have this. I guess we can spread them like that. Now we need to create some stickies, of course. Yeah, rectangle shape. Recently, I like the rectangle shape. Once a colleague told me that the rectangle shape is better because, I mean, depends on the situation. It can be better when you want participant to be able to write more, kind of like if you have a rectangle, you feel more like you can write a lot. If you have this square, it's like just write a few words usually, because after you cannot read. If you have a bit more space, kind of subconscious tells you like you can write a bit more. So depending on what you want to do, it can be better to have the rectangle shape. I think it's from Shane Smart. All right, so let's just have I don't know, like I will never have 10, but people can add, let's say 10 for each. Maybe it's too much. It's okay. It's not the line already. So what I should do, just put them a bit higher. And I think these ones kind of, yeah, whatever. So now is the tricky part here. I have to write many time of yours. We can start, of course, with summer, morning, beach. I don't know, like let's do it easily. Winter, mountain, afternoon. Because I want to do it fast. So what else you have? Mountain, beach. You can say where you go. Swamp. I don't think people go to swamp. Desert, and you would have so spring, summer, fall. Maybe forest is better. So anyway, okay, we have 10 time of your time of day or setting. You can make more, of course. You can make something more fun. Adjective to describe that time or place. So we have sunny, we have pleasant. You could have warm. And I guess it's better if you have funny words, but my English is limited somehow. So just I give you the idea, and then you can create your own. We would have sunny, windy, smelly, dark, sunny. If you have ideas, yeah, I should make it live so I can get inspiration from people. Just adjectives for places, whatever. Ancient, which would boring, contemporary, boring. Let's keep bustling, boring, and two more. Polluted and picturesque. Picturesque, whatever. Okay, now to singular nouns that you would not usually expect to find. So we have frog and chocolate. Pretty sure you can find them together. Nouns, nouns. Oxymore, I think in French, what's the oxymore? And in English, okay, oxymoron. And then this is funny, oxymoron. Yeah. get from here, but we want noun, so maybe that's not the best thing. So let's just think about things that would not match. This is the hardest one, I guess. Car and it's going to be hard. Everything can fit in the car almost, and the elephant. Why not? We could have like Lamed, an astronaut. We could have designer and developer. Then we could have like donkey and encyclopedia. Whatever. And then another adjective. Okay, we have submitted. We have Harry. We would have what else this time? You could put the spelling again, but little, Harry, bold, brave, peaceful, wide, smart, curious. I don't know, I have no idea. Dumb and kinky, whatever. And then a verb. So sing. Runs. And you are wondering because we could just put the link of the haiku generator website and everyone connect and get the generator do the things for her. But I guess it's just fun to bring stickers together to create this haiku. But feel free to add more ideas as you go. So sing, run, yeah, whatever. Cry, dance, roll, fly, fall, speak, mumble, I don't know, speak, what these things could do. Donkey, chocolate, ramen, heat, well, hop, and draw. I'm pretty sure you can get something much more funny, but that's what I could do in a few minutes live without help, and I'm not native. So anyway, stop finding excuses. So now we have this. You have almost your haiku generator. Let's call it the haiku generator, and icebreaker active. And I have to say that I'm improving for putting weird color. This is the live thing that makes me do weird stuff. Anyway, let's say we have this, and now the funny thing, you would have a place for participant. You would say, is there copyright on this thing also? Let's take this. Probably we want to say this at the beginning before the exercise part. Okay, that's good to start, and then you would say you will find under stickies with various words to create your own haiku. Maybe you can get less big in that sentence and say find empty slot, create your haiku, and then that's the fun part. When everyone is done, you will have to read the haiku of your neighbor, for example, and find a picture or a digital collage of your interpretation of the haiku. This is going to be fun, I guess. Of the haiku. So you see, this is a bit tricky with Mural. If you write on a single line and you cannot almost play with the word after it's too far, it isn't too much. Yeah, it's not normal to have like so many different size of text like this, but anyway. And then neighbor and find picture of each other, your interpretation of the haiku you just read, because we need to be precise when we make the instruction, otherwise it can be confusing. Now we just need to do two more things to have our exercise done. It's create the slots for a participant and create an example. So I would say, I can even use this and we can change the color to something else and say type your name here, or the name or the title of your haiku. Well, they will decide. I guess name for everyone, and you can optionally have the title of the haiku, but whatever. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things we want them to put basically, and maybe after they can rewrite just to make the sentence a bit better. So we want 6 slots for the month. Let's try to get the size of a sticky. Let's say this is the size of one sticky. Probably want it like not too much intrusive, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 we said. So they understand they should drag and drop here. Maybe you can make just a bit bigger, not this way. So here, let's say you have, okay, sorry, this is for the 6 stickies, and then we want a space to make it a bit better writing. So let's say use this box to write your haiku with connectors in proper way. And now let's say here drop 6 stickies from the stickies, no, from the top, 1 from each and 2 from the opposite noun. It can be clear like that. Now you write it better, and then you say the last space, for your neighbor to add a picture or collage of his interpretation of your haiku. Okay, we have a very basic framework, and then we can just duplicate one, two, three, let's say 4 people, 5 people, okay, let's say 5. If you want more, you can just duplicate as many people as you want. Let's say 5, for example. And now we need an example. I guess this should be matching the kind of frame that we can see from the stickies line, and this should go kind of to be on top of everything. Well, blah 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 blah. Maybe we can make this bigger and just increase it. Well, whatever, it's not perfect. But, and then we want an example. Because it's always good to have an example when you create an activity so people understand what you have in mind. So for the example, it would be, let's do something easy, like let's take morning, duplicate, let's say boring, let's say frog. No, I think that, no, there's hairy, which is even better. Oh, hairy is after, sorry. Frog, I don't know, astronaut, and frog I say, and say hairy, and after and like things. But for the example, I should use the same framework so that people understand. I have 10 minutes left. No? It goes fast. Up, up, up. So it's slightly smaller. Oh, and I need to bring to front because I created a framework after. So it could be like boring morning, hairy frog, sings, dressed as an astronaut. I don't know. Anyway, now I have to have text box. This one doesn't come like this, so I will create sticky and text box. And keep the color for the fun. So a boring morning, hairy frog is singing like an astronaut. Doesn't make any sense. Let's say this is my haiku, and I want to find a collage, so I would be the other person now reading this and like, okay, what can I do for this? This is tricky with Loom. I want a picture. I would say I think you can do Muppet show. I think there's a hairy frog there. Not even hairy. No. So this one, this one is singing. Then we want hair, as there is no hair. You get the idea. The red hair. We don't see so pinky hair. Let's see. Yeah. So a boring morning doesn't look like a boring morning. So it's not accurate, but why not? People sleeping. really, it's what the fuck. But, that's the fun part. Let's say this is a boring morning. It's weird if people sleep like that. That's the magic of life, and we need the astronaut part. Up, astronaut 1A. And we can use maybe, ah, I'm struggling. So yeah, it's not very beautiful, but whatever. And you want the hair to be on top, I guess. So yeah, it's not working very well, this example, but anyway, you get the idea. You want to see the eyes of the... That's a better one. Maybe this one is less intrusive. Yeah, it's less intrusive. But then it should be in front. Well, anyway, you get the idea. Okay, so we created this in it's 25 minutes. Still, it was a bit long, but yeah, I try to do fast and explain what I'm doing, so it takes a bit more time. I guess you can use it like this, or you can improve it or do what you want with it. Oh yeah, and I need to add the website because they're going to be mad to me otherwise. Made with love, using strongly inspired by this website. This is a challenge. Here you have nice arrow that everyone uses, but if you want it the other way, you have to go much further. I never understood why. I think it's here. Here we go. Thanks for watching. This will be on my YouTube. I will make maybe a version for LinkedIn or just a screenshot this time to go faster. And I hope you will use it. Subscribe. I will put the link in the video description as I did last time. And bye bye.